What is happening? I'm Minnesota Vikings man 28, and today I'm going to be making my Week 13 NFL predictions. I was thinking about doing playoff scenarios for today's video, but I'm going to do that tomorrow instead. So let's get right into it. Week 13, Thursday night football, Saints and the Cowboys. I have the New Orleans Saints winning that game. Dallas, I mean, they are now leading division, but I don't know, their offense is meh, and their defense can maybe hold up for the first half, but then I feel like the Saints offense is just going to slowly destroy them. So with Alvin Kamara, Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, all those weapons. So Saints on the road, I'll take them. Next we have on Sunday Ravens and Falcons. Should be a good game. I'm going to pick the Baltimore Ravens on this one, just simply because they have a defense, and the Falcons, all they can rely on is just scoring more points than the other team, and that's not how you win games. Defense wins you championships. So Ravens. Next, Broncos and Bengals. Also a very good game. Some very good games. I'm picking the Denver Broncos on this one. Great win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I mean, they're fighting for a wild card spot. They're not out just yet. So on the road, I like the Broncos against the Bengals. So yeah. Panthers and Buccaneers. Panthers. I mean, it doesn't even really have to be said. Buccaneers cannot stop anything, really. I mean, they did stop the 49ers last week, but, those are 49ers. So, yeah, Panthers will definitely come back from that loss against Seattle and win in Tampa Bay. Next is the Bears against the Giants. Bears. How many times Eli Manning is going to get sacked, who knows? But Bears. Next we have the Bills and the Dolphins. I mean, you know what? I know a lot of people would take the Miami Dolphins on this one, but I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills on this. They did beat the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. Good for them. Didn't pick them last week, so maybe they'll prove me. Hopefully, since they proved me wrong last week, they'll prove me right by picking them this week. I don't know. They just have a good defense, and Dolphins. I don't know. I don't even know if did they win last week. I didn't check. No, they lost to the Colts. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, Bills. Rams and Lions. I like the Los Angeles Rams on this one. Yeah, no explanation. They're the Rams, so they're going to score a lot of points, even though they're on the road. I mean, they're unstoppable pretty much unless they go into New Orleans. So yeah, Rams. Next is the Cardinals and the Packers. I am picking the Green Bay Packers. I hope they run the table. Just mostly because that would involve beating the Chicago Bears. So yeah, that would really help the Vikings. So please, Green Bay, run the table. Yeah. Next we have the Browns and the Texans. Texans, I mean, eight game win streak now. Whew. And Browns can be that shocking team that upsets them, but in Houston, gotta go with the Texans here. Next is the Colts and Jaguars. Colts, Jaguars. I don't know what happened. It looked like maybe at the start of the season, thought, well, maybe go back to AFC Championship. But now, you know, I don't know. I don't even Blake Bortles not even starting. So yeah, Colts and possibly they're fine for a wild card spot. I think they can get that 6th seed. Next is Jets and Titans. Should be an easy win for the Titans. No explanation needed. Chiefs and Raiders. Honestly, the worst game ever. It's in Oakland, but seriously, Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. um, 49ers and Seahawks. Seahawks are going to win the game. 49ers really have nothing to play for anymore. And it's in Seattle, so that's going to help them a lot. But, you know, yeah. Next game, America's game of the week. The one I'm going to, Vikings, Patriots. Whew. You know, I know I should pick the Patriots. They're probably going to win. But no. If Vikings want to make the playoffs, these are the games they need to win. Kirk Cousins got a big win against the Green Bay Packers, and he'll get a big win in Foxborough against the New England Patriots. I'm picking the Vikings. A very unpopular pick, but, you know, hey, my team. Sunday Night Football, Chargers, Steelers, major playoff implications. Chargers still trying to fight to be first in AFC West, which they can still be if they beat the Chiefs later on in their second meeting. And the Steelers' devastating loss against the Denver Broncos on the road, but this time they're at home. But I'm going with the Chargers. I think Philip Rivers is in his prime right now. He completed 20. He got complete his first 25 passes. Good for you, Philip Rivers. I think your offense is doing amazing. Defense is getting better. So I think you can go down into Heinz Field and win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Finally, Redskins and Eagles. No Alex Smith, and you know you got Adrian Peterson, you got Jordan Reed, but like, meh. You know, Eagles actually still have a good chance of making the playoffs, even though they're so low in the East. I think they have to win the division in order to actually make the playoffs. I don't think they can get a wild card. So this is gonna be very important. So Carson Wentz should easily win this game against the Washington Redskins. So yeah, and of course there's no more teams on buys, which is good for everybody. And I'm gonna look at last week. Give me a minute. I think last week I went 10-5. Not, you know, how I wanted to go, but you know there's some games. And then overall I am 114, 60-2. So hopefully this week goes much better. Probably not gonna be 16-0 this week, but I'm always hoping, and everyone always hopes they go 16-0 when they predict these picks. So yeah. So tomorrow I should have some playoff scenarios for the Vikings and maybe other teams or whatever. So they'll come up tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, I'm Minnesota Vikings man. And as always, Skol.